is Monday night, and we are again live with the Maverick Soul Hour with Tommy Maher right here on Madhouse TV. And guys, I'm telling you, we got a show tonight that's going to blow you away. But before we start, I want to talk about the week. As you all know, on the East Coast here, we had a rough one. But let me start with some easy stuff. First of all, I'd like to thank my buddy Neville Chesters for the show he did 2 weeks ago, who was the road manager for Cream, The Who, and Jimi Hendrix. And this guy, we could go on and on for years with stories. I mean, it's amazing. Neville, I can't thank you enough for your time. It was great having you, and we're going to have you back again because, again, we're being swamped with requests to have you back. So, Neville, you're my brother. Love you. Thank you. I want to give a shout-out to three guys, Thomas, Nino, and Denny, that I know are watching right now, and they are covering the youth that I have asked to watch this show to show what patriotism is. And that's what this show is going to be about, is bringing patriotism back to America where it belongs, and to thank these guys that lay their lives down for us just that we can walk around free every day. So, Thomas, Nino, and Denny, you're doing a good job. Thanks, guys. And a big, like I told you, a big shout-out to you. We had a rough week here. We had a storm that is just, it has been so devastating. I must know 50 friends of mine personally that lost their house down to the foundation. Nothing left. Nothing. I mean, I feel so blessed that we were in complete devastation. We were very lucky, me and my family. My neighbors, most of my neighbors. I had a guy just 2 nights ago at 4 in the morning. His house burnt down to the ground. I met with them in the morning. It's devastating. I know a lot of people. I don't know if people on the other side of the country are really grasping the devastation of this storm, because it is like, it looks like a nuclear bomb went off on Long Island. And I would just like to ask all the viewers out there to please continue your prayers to help these people, because this is complete devastation. The whole South Shore of Long Island and the Rockaways and that, they're gone. They're gone as we once knew them. Jersey also, I'll tell you, I have gained a lot of respect for the governor of Jersey. This guy, I never was a big fan, but I'm a fan now. I think he really dove into it, and he is doing a great job. So I take my hat off to him. So just please keep your prayers coming in here. There's so much more. I talked to guys today that I've known all my life that were actually crying. They lost everything. I mean, their homes that they've lived in for 40 and 50 years, gone. Pictures, everything, gone. So please keep it coming. If you see anything you can donate, or any of the Red Cross or Salvation Army or whatever, there's a lot of things on Facebook. We're actually going to be running something too, to for clothing drives and stuff. There's a lot of it on Long Island. You can look on Facebook, check out before you donate or whatever. But please do something, or anything you can, even if it's just your prayers, because we sure need them. I mean, it is. You have no idea unless you live here the devastation, especially the South Shore is. We just got electric here this morning since the storm. So please keep your prayers coming in. I also, Parita, we love you, and we were so set to do you last week on the show, and we just couldn't do it. We had that was the max of the hurricane. So we're going to have you back. We're going to have you back at the end of this month, and we can't wait to bring you on, because you are our girl, and this girl can sing, man. She can really sing, and with a great band with Randy Pratt, Teddy Rondinelli. I mean, these guys are great. I also want to send a shout-out to my buddy Vince Martell from the Vanilla Fudge. I called Vince today because I did want to talk to him about maybe, when I really looked into what these ladies do, I immediately went out for a 3-mile walk this morning, and I was just thinking and looking at the devastation, and I started thinking about Vince, and he works very closely with the vets, and he is totally into it. And he is behind this thing called 3 Hots and a Cot, where our veterans that are living under bridges, these guys are coming home from Iraq and Afghanistan and living under bridges. And, I mean, this is not what America is supposed to be. And that's why I'm so thrilled to have these ladies here, because we're going to hopefully tonight bring a little patriotism. I hope not a lot of patriotism back. But Vince, I just want you to watch the show, and I talked to the girls about it, and they're anxious. They can intertwine or work with anybody, so maybe somehow we could combine the two and you guys could do something together to raise some money for these guys. I know you're building a lot of houses and helping out a lot of people. So you know how much that means to me, and I think these ladies are great, and I'm sure that they would love to work with you. I mean, Vince is in one of the greatest bands of all time, so the Vanilla Fudge, which for you guys, you younger people, Led Zeppelin opened for the Vanilla Fudge for 8 months, so that'll give you a little hint how high they were up on the level of great bands, and still a great band. And now Vince has the Chocolate Fudge, too. So all I can say is, inside my head right now is there's nothing but respect. And having these three women here, I can't even tell you how much respect I have for them. I watched a lot of their videos today, and I never really, I know Annette, and I know Nettie, because now she's Nettie, but it brought tears to my eyes to see what these girls are doing for our country and for our vets. So I can't say enough about that. So the word tonight is respect and patriotism. We're going to go to a short commercial. We're going to come back. I'm going to show you a 6-minute video of what these girls do, and then we're going to come back and we're going to sit down and talk with these lovely, lovely, gracious, beautiful women. So we will be right back with the Maverick Soul. Hang in there. Get yourself tight. Right here at Madhouse TV. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Mickey B, the Prince of Rock and Roll. Join me for my Rockin' Solid Gold Holiday Dance Party, Saturday, December 1st, 8 p.m. at the Belmore Columbus Club, 2333 Belmore Avenue in Belmore, with the rockin' sounds of the 50s through the 80s, starring the Accords, the Fabuleers, 3rd Edition, and DJ Ace playing all your rocking hits. Party with Santa, full hot buffet, coffee, dessert, cash bar. Reservations required. Call 516-822-9612, 516-822-9612, or MickeyB.com. Sponsored by.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
B&M Performance Cycles, 439 South Main Street, Messina, New York. We handle all parts, accessories, and do all repairs. We can custom build your bike for show or hot rod. We also do New York State inspections on all motorcycles. B&M Performance Cycles. Come see us today.
We are back live with the Maverick Soul right here at Madhouse TV. And before I introduce these beautiful ladies, I want you guys to see what they do for our country and our veterans. So we're going to run a little video. This will give you an idea of just how special these ladies are. Can we roll that, Tom?
And now, fans, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the American Bombshells, who entertain our wounded and disabled American heroes with shows across the globe and lift the morale of our armed forces, perform our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly. Man, it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell.
They are magnificent. They support those who get out of the service with these terrible injuries. And, you know, it's tough enough sometimes getting out of the military when you're able-bodied. But when you have a serious loss of a limb or something like that, there's rehabilitation. That must be...
I could say that, and not even say goodbye. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. I've tried to explain, by me if it's to shame. So kiss me and say you'll understand. By me if it's to shame is such an old refrain, and yet I should explain. It means I am begging for your hand. I could say Bella, Bella, even say Wunderbar. Each language only helps me tell you how grand you are. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this looks like a lovely time to introduce ourselves. We are the American Bombshells, and we travel the globe entertaining troops, veterans, wounded warriors, and patriotic civilians such as yourselves. America, America, God shed His grace on me and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. They made a blow of you for his Uncle Sam. They really brought him down because he could not jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And the company jumps Philippe was reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. And this next number is a little unusual, but it's very special to us because no matter where we go or who we're performing for, all of the American Bombshell shows are dedicated to our nation's heroes. So this next song is the service branch salutes to the armed forces. So if we have any veterans here in the house tonight, we encourage you to stand up and be recognized when you hear your branch. And please, if you know the song, we always encourage you to sing along and clap along with us. Thank you to our heroes. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's light, then the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. That the army goes rolling along. Oh, any me, I ain't no millionaire's son. No, 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 no. It ain't me, I ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me, I ain't no fortunate one. No. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask you to join us in a little prayer.
We pray for the men and women defending our country
At this very moment, we pray for the families who live in their loved ones' absence. We pray for those who have served and sacrificed mind, body, and soul to protect our freedom.
So our children can grow up in the land of the free.
For we truly are the home of the brave.
From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home, sweet home.
Now, what can I say? What can I possibly say? This is what our country is lacking. Young ladies like this that appreciate what these guys do, and women, that we can walk and do what we want to do every day in freedom. I think what has happened in this country is it's just taken for granted. I don't even think, and I'm not knocking the youth. I just feel it hasn't been passed down correctly. That there's a big price to pay for freedom, and these guys that are coming home and not being treated right, they're not getting jobs, they're living under bridges, the wounded warriors, the ones that don't come home, and not only that, the families that must sit up night after night after night just worrying. I mean, I can't even imagine the worry of these families. I think it's probably worse than actually being there. So I think that this country needs to wake up and really give back to these guys what they have given to us, and the honor and right that we can walk around the streets in freedom. And I can't tell you how much I respect these women for what they do. And I want to introduce you to them now because I'm actually so proud to have them here. They are phenomenal. And I mean, we were talking before, and they would tell me a couple things that were coming up, and it's just so beautiful to see. It's a beautiful thing. But for all you young guys out there, and not just young, all the people that forgot about the price of freedom, we're going to awaken you a little right now, and let's get some pride back and some, let's give these guys back what they need. But I want to start with introducing these three beautiful ladies, and first of all, the founder of the American Bombshells, Alley Cat. That's what she. That is her name, Alley Cat. I want to introduce before we go, and then next to Alley we have Nettie. She is the new on the crew. And then we have Lolly, that's me, the Oklahoma girl. Actually, we have a Queens girl. And
Long Island.
Yeah, but what town did you grow up in?
Huntington area.
Really? Mm-hmm. You must know all my cousins.
I must.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So you are the founder. How did you really get started? I mean, I don't want to go, waste.
My childhood. No, just kidding. Well, I mean, I toured for a few years with the USO. It was truly a blessing. I got to go to all these different amazing places, different, bases and hospitals, and we did go overseas, and it was the most fulfilling experience of my life. It taught me so much about the world and the country I live in, and I mean, I was always a proud American. I was always patriotic, but nothing lights a fire under your bum like going out there and seeing them literally 5 minutes before they get on their buses to deploy, or we've gotten to see some soldiers before they even get to see their families on their way home. They'll be lined up outside a stadium waiting to come in and see their wives, their husbands, their children who have been born while they were away, and we're the first ones who get to see them, and there is no feeling. There are no words to express that feeling.
I see videos on Facebook constantly of the kid running, or the father. I mean, I'm not afraid to say I cry. I bawl like a little girl, and I don't care because it is a sad thing, and it's a very touching thing. I mean, and this is what I'm talking about, of the price that these people just walk around and take for granted.
People are
Think about what's going on, and I think that I just can't say how wonderful that this is. And so and then where did it go from there?
So then I fell in love. And with a handsome Marine who is going to make me his bride this coming June.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. And he is truly a huge inspiration for me, and really pushed me to continue to do this when literally it started as pink pen I borrowed from a stewardess on a cocktail napkin on a flight, that it was just something that I thought would be such a blessing to this nation, something that I could truly commit to my entire life, and it has been. It's been the most rewarding, blood, sweat, and tears. Every day it just gets bigger and better.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your soul. I can see it.
Thank you.
Well, you couldn't do this for fun and giggles, you know what I mean? I mean, it's got to be in here.
Certainly.
And that's what impresses me about you
Thank
guys.
you.
I mean, there's not many. I hate to say it, it's just not happening how it used to be. It's just not. I visualize this picture I always see on Facebook at a Veterans Day parade, and the whole town, which is now, where it used to be 1,000 people, there's 40 people. And everyone sitting on the curb except for one man. And the guy had to be 80 years old, and he was the only person standing and saluting, and he was in a wheelchair.
Gosh.
And there was not one other person in the whole town standing. So this is what we have to bring back. And I think, God Almighty, what a representation to bring us back. I mean, I think it's very emotional to me because, my father was a World War II, well, we found out afterwards, a major hero, but we found out after he died that he was, because they never talk about it.
Of course.
So this does mean a lot to me. I am so behind this. It's there's no words to describe it. And when I talked to Nettie, we know each other. We've done a couple of shows together, and and she explained it to me. I said, that's so phenomenal. But I really didn't grasp it until I watched, and I literally watched everything that you guys ever did. Like, that's why you were joking. I know you like your poppin' rock in the morning, your classical in the morning,
yeah.
poppin' rock in the afternoon, and jazz in the evening. I guess those are romantic evenings, right?
You must know Lolly.
But that's cool, and it also shows a wide variety of tastes, too. So Nettie, how do you, this is actually going to be your first.
You're popping my cherry, essentially. This is the first debut with these beautiful ladies.
It's what I do.
And then the next thing is going to be this huge thing. We're doing NASDAQ on Friday. And so there's no pressure at all.
7 stories tall in Times Square, no pressure. Not a bad first week.
Not a bad first week. So I have to really get my game on. And I feel very connected to this cause. I was married to a veteran, and I saw a lot of the effects, the PTSD and all of that, and I want to give back in any way that I possibly can to this cause.
I know you personally, and this woman, not only on this part of it, but with animals, she has a heart bigger than this whole studio. It's
Thank you.
Mind-boggling. But while you did mention, I don't know if this is correct. I don't know if my information is correct. But do you have a show on November 8th?
We do.
We do. At the inaugural dinner in Brooklyn?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then you have a show on the 9th with Cooking with the Troops And the closing bell with the stock exchange?
2 shows on the 9th, actually.
Well, I didn't get there yet. I did my homework.
Oh,
I did my homework.
excuse me.
And then you also have the Marine Ball at the Bear Creek Mountain on the same day, right?
Yeah.
And then on the 11th, you have the Veterans Day Parade in New York City.
Yeah.
Now, come on. This is
a busy week. Oh, Lord.
But, boy, you're going to feel good when it's over.
We do. We always do.
You're going to feel good. Boy, I'll tell you, the Veterans Day Parade, I think I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that. So I haven't left out Lolly. So, Lolly.
Yes, sir.
How did you maneuver from Oklahoma to New York? How did this happen?
Well, I came to New York to pursue musical theater. I saw the USO was having auditions for their performance troupe, and I wanted to be a part of that because my father was a part of the USO performing troupe in the 50s.
Really?
So it is second generational. And
Is he still alive?
He is.
He must be very proud.
He is, and he's still tap dancing to this very day. So he dances.
Could have brought him tonight.
I know. I gotta get him from Oklahoma, but he is just an inspiration, and
Is he watching now?
You know what? I'm not sure. He's older, so I.
Well, we here at Madhouse, we want to thank you for everything you did in your years too, and your daughter is carrying your torch very proudly.
Thank you. But that's how I met Allie, and we became great friends in the USO, and here we are today.
And that was traveling all over the place, right?
Yeah.
That's. This is it's such a great story. All right, we're gonna pause for a commercial. How good is this stuff, guys? I must tell you, this is great. Wait till you see it. When they're even gonna sing live too. So we're gonna go to a quick commercial. We're gonna come back with these lovely, beautiful, great-hearted women, and we're gonna bring back people to be patriotic in this country and support our veterans. So we'll be right back with the Maverick Soul. Hang in there.
This is Angelo from Casper Paranormal. Today we're sitting in with Chris doing a reading. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, I've never had a reading like this before, so just bear with me. I'm seeing bugs.
Bugs? I thought you were a psychic medium.
I know, that's what's confusing. Hold on. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll take the bad news.
I think these are spirit bugs.
Spirit bugs? I've never heard of spirit bugs.
That's just it. Do you want the good news?
Yes.
I know Joe from Bug Busters of Long Island. He'll take care of your problem.
That's great.
Hi, I'm Vinny, owner of VMD Electric. Family owned and operated since 1996, serving all in Nassau and Suffolk County. You can call us anytime, night or day, at 631-669-6915 for all your residential and commercial needs. Here are some photos of our current projects.
Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale. 631-777-CASH. Suffolk County Gold Refinery for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Visit their showroom for unbelievable prices on fine jewelry and engagement rings. 71 Millbar Boulevard, Farmingdale. 631-777-CASH for the highest paid prices for your gold, diamonds, and jewelry with cash on the spot. Suffolk County Gold Refinery. 631-777-CASH.
We are back with the Maverick Soul right here on Madhouse TV, and I'll tell you, this is a good one. I got to tell you. Again, I know I might sound like I'm just repeating myself over and over again, but I really don't care. I think this country, I remember being a kid and going to every 4th of July parade, even Little League parades, Veteran Day parades. My mother would never let us, still to this day, will never let us miss a parade. And I remember thousands. I mean, I have a book from my hometown, and I showed the kids the crowds that were there. I mean, there was not a space. And now you go, and there's 30 and 40 people there, and there's no bands. It's just, what happened? I mean, what happened in this country that these veterans deserve anything less than what they did deserve back then? And the only thing I can think of is the lack of the pass down from the parents, that how much this means to us as a country and what these men and women do for us to protect ourselves and keep us free. And the word is patriotism. We got to bring some patriotism back, and we have to get these guys jobs. We have to set them up, and we can't have them living under bridges. It's sickening. It's disgusting, and we should all be ashamed of ourselves. And I'm speaking for everybody. From the top to the bottom, we should all be ashamed of ourselves. And it's people like this that make me say, I'm proud to be an American. I am a patriotic person. And it's nice to know that there are people like this. And Alley Cat, I have been told that your most favorite thing that you've ever done was singing in front of 80,000 people in Times Square.
It was.
Is that true?
I'd have to say, definitely one of the most memorable moments in my life was for New Year's Eve, getting to open for Jennifer Lopez, and the streets were packed, and
there had to be 1.5 million people there.
Oh, it was the most overwhelming
I think you got to change that. That's a typo. 80,000 on New Year's Eve. There had to be 2 million people.
I think we merged too. 80,000 was
We're changing
NASCAR.
that. 2 million.
Probably for New Year's Eve in Times Square. NASCAR. We got to sing live on NASCAR for like 80,000 people. That was really cool. And shake hands with all the NASCAR drivers. And we had about 10 stars worth of generals standing behind us. No pressure on that anthem, right?
Lots of stars.
I saw that too. I think it was actually 12.
Yeah, but, it's pretty wild.
Does that freak any of you out?
No.
No? I mean, 80,000 doesn't...
I don't
the
know.
Knees don't buckle a little bit?
Sometimes the bigger crowds are the easier crowds to win.
Yeah.
It's those small, intimate crowds. I mean, Lolly and I were just in Lima, Ohio, September. And it's a farm town in Ohio, a VFW. And all they kept saying was, you guys are here for us? Like, you came for us? Like, just for us?
That must have blown them away.
And we were just like, yeah, we came for you. Our vets out here in Ohio. It's a very, very heavily patriotic, state, and a lot of veterans reside in Ohio. And for the first half of the show, we were like, loosen up, because they were in just awe. They just stood there like this, clap, 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 no talking. You could hear a pin drop between voices, and we were just by about 30 minutes into the show, we had people up and dancing. We were climbing on chairs, singing our songs. I mean, it loosened up. But those sometimes are the crowds that are tougher to win.
Well, I'll tell you, for the little crowd we have here in the studio, which is about 10 people or so, when they did their sound check, we were all kind of like that too. So I could understand that. I don't think it really had anything to do from where they were from. It was what they were hearing and seeing.
Oh, shucks.
So I think that's a good thing. But that is great that there's really nowhere you don't go. I mean,
we always
say. I think Nettie, you were saying you guys might go over to
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan, huh?
Well, I was talking to Ali about this. I have a friend that rescues animals from Afghanistan and from war zones, and the soldiers basically. I met her through Bobby, but it's another organization. I believe they're called Afghan Hounds Rescue, And essentially, the soldiers rescue dogs. They'll literally get from some kids for a pack of cigarettes, or there's some drink, some pop drink, like that's their version of Red Bull that the kids like out there. And they give them a pack. They say, we want a pack, and then they throw a dog in a bag towards them. And so the soldiers need to get them home. So she asked me to ask the girls if we wanted to maybe go down. We want to try to get like some sponsors.
Hold it. Did everyone hear that out there? If you're an animal lover, I know we have a lot here. Vicky is a very big activist with the animals. Randy Pratt, we have a bunch of people. So be listening. You might be able to help out here. Listen to the story. I'm sorry, Nettie, but I want them to pay attention.
No, I'm glad that you cut me off. It's very important. We need to get the right people to do this. But so essentially, what the mission is, we found out that Emirates charges 4 times the amount if you send an animal over. You know, because basically, you know, a soldier rescues a dog, he wants to send it back to his home. Right. So he's out of a war zone. And we can't do that. It's too much money. We're a nonprofit. So what we wanted to do, what was suggested, is that maybe we go as bombshells. And if we bring them back as packages, they're $60. It's 1/4 less of what they would cost. So in other words, we could go all together. There's 6 of us all together. We can go as a whole troop, entertain everyone, and bring back all of the animals that are there as packages for less money.
Well, there we go. Is there a place that maybe if anyone would like to contribute, can they send?
Absolutely. Contributions are always welcome.
Or where would they send them to?
Okay, so if you go on the website, AmericanBombshells.com, there are contact forms all over to submit. Our PayPal button is being added currently as we speak, so if you want, you could do it through PayPal. In the meantime, we do have different sponsorship levels and packages. We are always seeking sponsors for our different programs that we run, such as the one Nettie was just talking about, as well as our main mission, which is providing entertainment to hospitals. We cannot stress how important this is, and this is the key to our mission. So without the help of supporters, this can't happen without you. You know, we can only do so much. We do our hard work. We entertain at different civilian events, different private events, and the fundraising that we get, that we work for, we take and we turn around and we put it into hospitals. I want you to give me the opportunity to call a military hospital, call a veteran's home, hospitalized living, and let me call and say, hey, I have a team of beautiful women that want to come for Christmas and entertain some lonely veterans. And I want them to go, all right, well, what's it going to take? And my answer is nothing. Open your door and just show us where to stand and sing. And that's what I want. I don't want them to ever think about helping us with gas or a hotel bill or what our sound system's going to, nothing. I want them to just bring them all in a room and wait for us. That's what I want. So that does not happen on its own. And especially around the holidays, I cannot stress the importance and how hard it is and how we are scrimping and saving to get where we need to go. It is so crucial to what we do, is to have the support of our, what we call families.
Well, I would like to personally even talk to I hate the word fans, because that's the friends that watch the show here. If you're an animal lover and if we can get a dog home to a vet that had him over there for $60, it's not a lot of money. I know everybody's tight right now, but it's and even if you get a couple guys at 20 apiece, you know, there's a dog for 3 people. And as far as like the entertainment part, I mean, you know, everybody open up your pocket, and because I mean, who in this country really deserves this more than these guys that laid their lives down for us? I mean, it's not like, you know, okay, I ran into a building and, you know, these guys do this 24 hours a day. You know, they never know what's going to happen. And their families. I always think of their families, too. And what these women are doing, I mean, to just walk, they're not looking for anything. They're not looking for the publicity. They're not looking for the fame. They're not looking for money. They're just looking to make some unhappy people happy. And that doesn't really exist in this country anymore. I call it the land of me. I mean, let me stand still while all the planets revolve around me.
Right.
You know, and we need more people like this. So also my Woodstock Guru people that are on my page, you of all people, you should be here doing something too. So, you know, look them up on their website and donate what you can, because it's going. I can tell these women are setting a seed that's going to grow into this gigantic oak tree that's going to be powerful and beautiful, and they're treasures in this country right now. The way things are, they are 6 treasures, and I respect them more than anything. We are going to go to a commercial. I know I'm running my mouth, but this is a very, very, I'm like, you know, I'm nuts over this. But we're going to take a quick commercial, and we're going to come back, and you're going to see these girls live in action. So put your helmets on. We'll be right back with the Madhouse TV.
What is Grand Prix Motorsports? It's a full-service motorsport performance and service shop. It's West Coast custom style, East Coast pricing, old-school customer service, custom-built bikes, all-out performance upgrades, and free towing too. Grand Prix Motorsports is automobile, motorcycle, jet ski, and ATV performance, service, and repair. It's online at GrandPrixMS.com. Grand Prix Motorsports, Long Island Avenue, Deer Park.
We are back. And I want to introduce you to one of the best things that's happening in America right now. I want to introduce you to the American Bombshells.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah. How beautiful is that? What can I say? This is what we need in this country. More people like this. And we are going to get another one, right, girls?
Yes.
Now,
Why not?
you were just talking, and you wanted to mention one other thing.
Well, we have some exciting news brewing in the bombshell land. And we were recently entered in an unscripted pipeline contest with the New York TV Festival with Lifetime Television Network. And we were really excited when we made it to the top 25, considering it was, we didn't even really know we were entered till afterwards. And we just found out last week we are now in the top 5. Woohoo! So we are finalists.
All right. So we need some money, right?
We always need some money.
All right. Send some money to these young ladies and let them show us, everybody, how beautiful our country is. Okay.
Thank you.
They're going to do another quick tune for us now. Get ready for this one.
Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me and swear by stars above, you'll be mine forever in a heaven of love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Honey in the morning, honey in the evening, honey at supper time. Be my little honey and love me all the time. Put your arms around me and swear by stars above, you'll be mine forever, ever, love. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening, sugar at supper time. Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Now sugar time, sugar time is any time that you're near. You're so dear, now don't you roam. Don't roam. Just be my honeycomb. We'll live in a heaven of love.
that was some sugar time. And I want to say something. That's the America that I grew up with. And I hope it's the America that my grandkids can grow up with too. So like I said, and I'll repeat it again, let's bring some patriotism back to this country and support our veterans and do what we can for them because, you know, this freedom thing is taken for granted. I hate to keep repeating it, but I see it every day. It's just so lovely to see what you guys are doing, and I'm so proud of you, and it makes me proud to be an American again. And sometimes you can lose that watching what's going on in this world. And I personally want to thank you guys for taking the time to come here and blessing us in the studio with your talents. And
Yes, thank you.
But more importantly, what you're doing for the veterans is just so above and beyond. I'm sure your parents are just so proud. It's got to be unbelievable. I'm proud. And I just met you. I know you a little bit, but we are all. Everyone here. I can see everybody is a little emotional about it, and
Can we give a little shout out to
you
the guy
you can do
that
whatever
came in?
you want.
We have this amazing hair
Let's
and
bring
makeup artist.
Yay,
We have
come
to bring him
on.
over
here.
He came from Greece, and he does all the celebrities there. He came today to donate his time for us. His name is Dimitris Gianneros.
He makes us so
and
beautiful.
he made us pretty today. And we
He
just
is
wanted
very
to thank
good.
you. You were amazing.
Of course.
Yay!
Not tough to work with, right?
Yeah, no. Easy. Easy work.
So, it's been an amazing night. I don't know how we are on time. Are we? We're doing okay, ladies. I can't tell you again how proud I am to know you even, and we will all here reach out to help you as much as we possibly can, and let's raise some money for these women because they're going to veterans hospitals where these guys they lost limbs, and what could make them happier than this trio coming in? You know what I mean? So think about it, and if you have a couple of extra bucks, send it in. Send it in because this is for a good thing. This is for something that's good, and it's going to the right place. There's no shenanigans. There's no secret funds. It's going to the right place, to the veterans, and that's where it should be. And for you women, again, I just can't thank you enough. And it's been an honor to have you here, really. And
Thank you for
good
having
luck
us.
on all your journeys. And we'll definitely be following your career. And we'll next week is Veterans Day, so that'll be a big one for you, I'm sure.
will.
And you'll be in the parade, right?
Yep.
Oh, wow, good. So we're about to take off from the Maverick Soul, and I want to say goodbye to these beautiful ladies, and I hope you all join me in sending some cash in and helping them do what they do best, and that's helping the people that keep us free. So peace to everybody. Much blessings to you. Everybody that's had a rough time in the hurricane, I pray for you, and we pray for everybody. We've all been through a rough week here in Long Island and Jersey, and God bless you all, and we'll see you next week on the Maverick Soul Out. Acapella? You want to do an acapella?
Do you want to do an acapella?
Anything.
Sure.
Do you want to do Bookie?
Mm-hmm.
Which one are you going to do, Bookie?
They're going to do a little acapella just to finish sign off with. So
There's no judging because I'm the newest.
she's knowing she doesn't know.
You
it.
guys broke her cherry. Yay!
You broke her cherry. All right.
Jump
so
with me on the second line. Ready?
I shall.
He was a famous drum man from out Chicago way.
He had a boogie style that no one else could play. Was a top man at his craft. But then his number came up and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blown reveille. He's a boogie woogie bugle boy, company B.
Thank you.
Five for the
Thank
first,
you
know
so
how
much.
to
Thank
go.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.